Former San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulconer says that San Diego families deserve relief from rising city fees. Here to talk more about his recent op-ed is the former mayor himself and current president and CEO of the Lincoln Club Business League, Mr. Kevin Faulconer. Good morning to you, sir.
Mr. Rudy, good morning to you, sir.
Well, for those who did not see the op-ed, please give us the highlights from it.
Yeah, I talk about who we are as San Diegans, and particularly our culture is not to tax everybody to go to the park or to go to the beach. And what we've seen, unfortunately, in City Hall right now is this rising cost for everything. Unaffordability is real. And if we make San Diego too unaffordable for our families to enjoy, it has ripple effects on everything we do, from our economy and our business climate to just our quality of life.
I don't think you're going to get a lot of pushback about that, but the problem is that $253 million budget deficit that is currently a sucking chest wound in the budget. Please, how would you do that? How would you fix that?
Well, you shouldn't have created the budget deficit to begin with.
Right. No one's going to argue there, right. But the fact is it exists.
Right. Well, what you do is you make the changes necessary. And what you don't do, Paul, is you don't punish families. You don't say you can't go to Balboa Park anymore without paying. Or you don't institute trash fees when you say it's going to be one level and then double it. I mean, at some point, enough is enough. And that's really what we're doing at the Lincoln Club Business League, fighting back.
All right, so fair enough. We push back. But put yourself in Mr. Gloria's chair, which you once occupied.
Yes,
what do you do? If you're not going to tax people more, how do you get out of this hole?
Well, number one, you stop digging, right? And so you don't continue to add on cost after cost after cost. And what we've seen, of course, give you one example, the explosion of middle managers at the city since I left. Hundreds more, literally. And that's tens of millions of dollars. We don't need that. You have to focus on what's important, our public safety, our parks, our library. And what you don't do, Paul, is you don't say, we're not going to make any cuts, we're not going to make any changes, we're just going to tax San Diegans more and more and more. And what you're seeing is San Diegans are throwing up their hands, and rightfully so, saying enough's enough. Again, we've gone through world wars, we've gone through recessions without having to charge to go to Balboa Park or collecting trash. That's people will say, oh, other cities do this and that. We're different. We're San Diego's. That's part of what makes us unique. And so you have to start from the perspective of, I'm not going to punish our residents for the mismanagement of City Hall.
Is this city and state, I hate to use the B word, but is bankruptcy in the cards for the city and state?
No, it's mismanaged. And so you have to change what you're doing. You have to elect people that are going to say, look, I'm going to put San Diegans first. And what we've seen, unfortunately, is the opposite. And so part of what we've been doing, and not only raising this alarm, but increasing our membership at the Lincoln Club and others, is to say, we want everybody to come to the table to say, let's stand up for doing the right thing in San Diego. Because if you don't let your voices be heard, you're going to get what you're seeing. But you're starting to see that pushback, right? You're starting to see a couple council members last week on the Balboa Park fees, as an example.
How surprised are you by that?
I suppose I'm surprised, but yet at the same time, Paul, it was bound to happen. And why is this? You have council members saying it was not ready for prime time, and you have one of the mayor's probably biggest supporters on the council saying we should roll this back altogether. And you know what? He's right. That's not who we are, San Diegans. You shouldn't have to pay to go use Balboa Park, period.
Last question to you, sir. Listening to some of my progressive friends talk, the long-range plan is for Governor Gavin Newsom to win the presidency and bail out the state of California with federal money. That's the plan. That's their plan.
That's not a strategy, Paul.
but that's the plan that I hear them talking about. Would that solve the problem?
No, and I don't think that plan's going to happen. What solves the problem is you take the bull by the horns and you roll up your sleeves and you say, look, we're going to focus on what's important, and we're not going to tax San Diegans and make the city increasingly more unaffordable. We should be doing the exact opposite, which is how do we make San Diego a great, safe, fun, affordable place to come and raise your family. If you have that mindset, that's how you do the right thing.
To me, any spending increase has to be offset by a spending decrease.
Yeah.
So if you're going to tax somebody $1 more, then you have to reduce spending.
If you don't make the reductions that you need to, and trust me, I've been there, it's not easy, but you have to do it. The solution is not taxing San Diegans more.
On that note, we'll call it a conversation. Sure. Who do you got tonight?
Who do I got tonight? Oh, Indiana.
That pro team out of...
They're really good.
Yes. We'll be right back with more.